So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Here we have another young punk, a frauditor if you will, who thinks he can do anything he wants. I don't know what gets into these people, but man, this guy is annoying. Enjoy.
How are you guys doing today? I'm over in this beautiful area, beautiful day at this Frederick County Law Enforcement Center.
A few moments later.
I don't understand. What the hell is the fascination with recording license plate numbers on a police vehicle and the interior of a police vehicle? I just don't get it. These are jackwagons.
Eventually.
I think that's some documenting right now. Let me see, I think I can come in. Reach in.
Here we are with yet another license plate number and another interior of a police car. Where does it all stop? Where does this nonsense come from? Somebody, please explain this to me.
You need to get off the property. You're in a secured area.
Okay, is this a restricted area?
Yes, you need to leave.
Does it say no trespassing, or does it say authorized personnel only, sir?
Yes, it does.
Where does it say that?
Go.
Where does it say that?
Get.
Where does it say that?
It says right on the sign.
Where? Because it didn't say that when I recorded it, so...
You need to go. Get.
Hey, don't be touching me, brother.
Leave.
Don't touch me. I want your supervisor. Who are you? I don't even know who you are.
I want you to leave.
I don't even know who you are, sir.
Get off the property.
I don't have to.
There's a sign right there.
I don't have to get off the property. I know my rights.
Go.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me. If you do, you're gonna have some consequential things happening to you.
Sign right there.
Where does it say no trespassing or authorized personnel only?
You're on our property. Leave.
Where does it say no trespassing or authorized? Where?
Right here.
It doesn't say that.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say no trespassing.
Well, the knucklehead is halfway correct. It doesn't say no trespassing or authorized personnel only. It does say visitors without a pass card must sign in at the front desk prior to entering this gate. Prior. That means beforehand, idiot.
I don't have to. This is This is a publicly funded building, sir. I have a First Amendment right. I'm participating in a constitutionally protected activity. I don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have my permission to record.
I don't need your permission. I have a First Amendment right.
Yes.
Are you aware of the Constitution? Are you a police officer?
You need to go.
You did not identify yourself. Who are you?
need to go.
What's your name?
You need to go.
What's your name, sir? Answer the question. What's your name?
Stop.
What's your name?
Stop where you are.
I don't have to stop.
I need you to step on the other side of the gate for me, okay?
Go.
I know. Well, I was actually trying to conductively talk to him, sir, and he.
Okay, let's step outside the gate.
Okay, well,
You're
hold
not
on.
supposed to be
Hold on.
inside
Hold
this
on. I have a right to be here.
gate. Not inside the restricted area.
It's
no.
not restricted. It doesn't
It is
say restricted area.
Okay, what can I help you with?
It doesn't say that. So I know that
Okay,
that's
what can I
not
help you
true.
with,
Okay.
sir?
Well, I'm right now. I don't need any help. What I want to do is peacefully exercise my rights and record the area.
For what purpose?
Because I'm gathering content as an independent journalist.
I love that reply. I'm gathering content for my story. I'm an independent journalist. It should be you're wasting everybody's time and you're an independent jackwagon. That would be more appropriate.
Well, our first sergeant will be down in a minute. He'll have a discussion with you about it.
Yeah, he can, but I know I have the right to be
Okay, but
there.
at this time, you're not going to go into that.
I'm not going to go in?
No, you're not going to.
Are you sure? Because I already did go in. So
Okay, yeah, and that's why I'm out here talking to you.
so why can't I go in?
Because that's an area that you're not allowed to go in. That's why.
It does not say no trespassing
Okay,
or restricted
well,
area.
I'm explaining to you
So-
right now, though.
So what's going to happen if I go back in?
You're not going to go back in.
What's going to happen if I do?
You're not going to. I'm telling you, you're not going to.
Why won't I?
Because I'm not going to allow that to happen.
So what is going to happen? You're not answering the question. Am I going to be?
You try and force yourself past me? Is that
Am
what
I?
you're telling
No,
me?
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, well,
Look. I'm not
telling you
here.
You're not going in, so we don't
Well,
have to have
but
that
you're
discussion.
so you're violating my rights
In what way?
because you're not letting me film.
Because you're not being allowed to.
I know
enter
what
any
you're
part of
doing.
the
This
building
game
that
is
you'd
not
like
going to
to.
work. This game's not going
So
to
do you
work,
think
buddy.
that you should have any access to any part of the building that you want as well?
Well, absolutely, because I
well,
pay
that's
for the
incorrect.
tax
That's
funds.
incorrect.
These Frauditor bird brains are all the same. Reminds me of my good buddy Glenn. Roll that clip.
I pay for that uniform. I pay for that car. I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right?
Actually, and you
Restricted
actually,
areas of the building,
what's
you're
your
not
name
allowed
and
to
badge number, sir?
Corporal Conklin, 5549.
Okay, good.
So what prompted this today?
I have a right to be
Okay,
inside.
I know, but what prompted?
So why are you violating my rights, sir?
I'm
Franklin,
telling you
why are
that
you?
you're not entering the restricted area? Of the
It's
park.
not restricted. It doesn't
It
say
is.
it is a restricted area.
but
Stop
I'm
playing
explaining
that.
to you that
Stop
it is.
playing that. It's not restricted.
Stop playing what?
You're saying that it's a restricted area. It's not a restricted area. I
Okay,
just
but-
confirmed that over there looking at the signs.
Okay, well I'm telling
So
you
why-
you're not entering that part of the parking lot.
Okay,
because
and
that's
if I
where
do, what's going to
Our
happen?
maintenance area is.
If I do, what is going to happen?
I'm explaining to you it's not going to happen.
Okay. Are you sure about that? Why are you doing this, man? I'm just trying to literally gather content for my story, man. And you're
What
now you're the story.
I'm asking you what your purpose is.
I don't
You're not
have to
telling
answer any questions, sir.
me. Okay.
I'm an independent journalist. I told you that.
Okay.
You know, I'm not like cussing you out or anything like
No,
that. But
I
what I don't like is
I never
people
accused you of
trying
that.
to violate my rights, my constitutional rights that I have in America.
I'm all for the constitutional rights in America. Please use the Fifth Amendment for your right to remain silent. Thank you.
So what's gonna happen if I go in? What are you gonna do?
I've already told you that you're not going.
Well, I mean, you can say that, but if I go in, what's gonna happen?
Would you like to see the sign that's right here?
It does not say no trespassing or authorized personnel only.
Well, would you like to sign it at the front desk and see if they'll let you go back there?
Well, that's what I have an issue with, because that's a violation of the rights that I have, sir. Because, you know, as a civilian, I have a right to see how you guys are treating the vehicles that we have, and I have a right to record that. I don't have to sign in at the front. That's just my honest thing that I know.
So you think there should be no security whatsoever?
I didn't say there
Something
shouldn't be
like this?
security,
So we should
but
be allowed to
you-
let anyone in
Look,
without any kind of
yeah, you're gonna play that game.
determination of who they are? We should let them into any part of the building?
Does it look like I'm committing a crime by
I never
walking in with a
accused you of
camera?
committing a crime.
So why are you trying to
But-
stop me from
but
walking in?
You can see clearly the sign says that you need to check in before you can enter. certain
But does
areas of
it?
the
But what
building.
does the law say? The law states that unless there's postages that say no trespassing, I have a right, and it doesn't say authorized personnel. If it said that, then I couldn't obviously go inside, but I can. And you're just choosing to be some type of tough dude. And
This Frauditor, the more I listen to him, the more he sounds like Glenn Serio. Don't you agree?
Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy.
try to stop me just because you feel like you want to. But I mean, if I find an opening and I go in, I have a right to do it. So I mean, and then you guys got like 3 other officers here just because I have a camera. What's the point of that?
What's the point of doing this, sir?
I don't really have to answer. It's just because I feel like I have
He told you,
a
it's
right.
clearly posted that any visitor.
I'm gathering
which you are
content for a
visitor-
story.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What kind of story? Are you a reporter, sir?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. So, what exactly is your purpose here today, then?
I don't have to answer any questions. I just told you I'm here gathering content with a story. At least I gave you that answer.
Okay. Well, you're on
but
private
I have,
property, sir.
This isn't private property.
Yes,
this is public. This is all public. Are you really going to tell me that this is a private? We pay for the taxes for this department.
Do pay for this
we pay for that shirt. We pay for the cars. So don't tell me that this is private.
Okay.
It's not private.
This is a secure environment. It's currently fenced in. And it has access gates.
But what does it say, though? Does it say authorized personnel only or no trespassing?
All visitors must have a pass card and must sign in at the front desk. So you see that, correct?
Well, that's not a law, though. Is that a policy? Is that a policy or is that a law?
That is the policy.
Okay.
And according to these blubbering buffoons, policy does not trump law. Except that is flawed thinking, my man. But you carry on.
Okay, so it's not a law.
Okay,
so,
but you're still trespassing because you clearly see that this is posted.
Trespassing is unlawfully remaining into a premises
no, you enter the premises
in the state of Maryland under Section 402. Okay, it states that unless I'm there unlawfully, whether it be loitering or doing something that's unlawful or remaining in a privately owned area, then I'm trespassing. But you can't play that game with me. It's not trespassing.
I'm not playing a game, sir.
It's not. It's not trespassing, and you know that.
Okay. Well, like I said,
you swore to the Constitution. You know that, right? You did.
Are you paying attention to the signage that's posted around?
I know what the signage says, but I know the law says different.
So you're entering a secure facility where it says that you must have a pass card in order to be on this facility's property, correct?
The law says.
Correct. Is that what that signage says?
That's what it says, but it's a policy.
Did you
so
check in with
does
the
the
front
policy
desk?
override the constitutional rights and the laws?
Did you check in with the front desk, sir?
I didn't have to do that.
I'm asking you that question.
I don't have to.
Check in with the front desk.
I don't have to check in at the front desk.
Well, you do if you're going to be on this property, sir.
No, I don't.
Yes, sir, you do.
No, I don't.
You do.
Because I own it too. We all own it. So
the taxpayers do pay for this property.
Exactly. So you already documented that. So if you guys want to, yeah. If somebody's coming in this way, I'll step here. But I don't. You know.
I don't understand why you're filming people going in and out of the sheriff's office and the state police.
Why is that a problem? Just because I'm filming?
Well, because there are people that could be being transported in here that are part of investigations that maybe are not public knowledge.
Not public knowledge. That's what it is.
Meaning that someone's under investigation for something. They're not convicted of a crime yet, sir.
Okay.
So by you filming them.
Are you aware that there's no expectation of privacy in publicly accessible areas, sir?
I wasn't aware of that at all. I'm going to have to consult my attorney, Glenn Serio, and see what he has to say about that.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that.
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, then. So what I'm doing is not against the law.
Okay. And nobody said you're breaking the law. We're just trying to figure out why you're here doing what you're doing.
Well, do I have to answer those questions on why?
Well, sir, it's just suspicious in nature.
Why is it suspicious?
Because most normal people.
So what's the penal code for suspicion in Maryland?
Sir, we're not going down that road, okay?
Okay, then. So
like I said, you're a suspicious
I think you guys can get back to what
suspicious.
you're doing for work. You can get back to whatever you're doing. And I'm going to wishfully and rightfully ask as a request, requesting that I would participate in my freedom and my rights.
Okay.
So if you guys infringe on that, then that can be an issue too. If you guys infringe on my rights.
To enter our property.
You can stay here on the grass, but at the end of the day, you can't go back into the secure lot.
What's going to happen if I go inside?
Well,
because you can't. You guys seem to can't answer that question because you know.
The answer that you're not allowed to go past this gate at this point.
So what?
So you're not allowed.
So is that a penal code though? Am I?
Now that's the second time that this simpleton mispronounced the word penal. It's penal code, not penal code. What kind of YouTube attorney are you, you bloody idiot? Get the pronunciation straight or stay home. Now shut your mouth.
Am I going to be charged? Am I going to be charged?
When it's been explained to you numerous times now, you're not allowed to pass through that point.
I am allowed to.
We're telling you
the
that
law.
You're not.
Yeah, but are you? That's not the law, though, Conklin. That's not the law.
I think you're going to stay here on the grass. We're going to leave you here on the grass. Have a good day. Don't even pass the gate.
I'm not. So if I walk in, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? So you're not going to answer the question?
A few minutes later.
Hey, sir, Mr. Conklin? I want to request a supervisor. Hey, I want to request a supervisor. You're not? Okay. So what's going to happen if I walk in? All right, I'm walking in. I'm right here. I'm right here, buddy. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Unbelievably, this idiot has crossed inside the gate once again. He has an arrest wish, and I wish it would come true, but unfortunately in this video, it does not.
Violating my rights, man. Not cool at all.
Secure area. You are not allowed inside of that gate. You need to check in with the
That's not true. I know my First Amendment, sir. That's not true. It's a policy. It's not a law. It's a policy. Don't give me that. Oh, now here they go. You can't arrest me if I didn't break any laws. You know that.
Step back outside of that secure gate, sir.
No. This is America. This is not China or Korea. I just want to participate in my First Amendment. That's it. Freely and rightfully.
Five minutes later.
But you're also inside of a secure environment, sir.
Don't touch me, please.
Our policy
Don't
is
touch
you
me.
must check in with the front
Why are
desk.
you gonna say why not touch you? I just walked over here to
Don't
find out
touch
why
me,
you were
please.
in on our property.
Please do not touch me.
I'm not touching you.
We're giving you an access to leave, sir.
This is my First Amendment right. Why are you guys violating
First Amendment
that?
right is
First
freedom of
Amendment right to
speech.
And
Not to
freedom
go
of
wherever
press
you
and
want.
freedom of assembly.
Go out here real quick. The press ain't allowed
There's
back
no
here.
assembly here, sir.
This is a publicly funded building. Wait, what? Like, did you guys forget about that?
Have you not read the signs that posted?
Yeah,
saying
but
you can't
it's a
come back
policy,
here?
though. It's not a
No,
law,
it's not.
though.
Walk out
It's
here
a
real quick.
policy.
I don't understand what.
I don't want you touching me, so
not
I'm
gonna
taking a
touch you. I'm
step
trying
back.
not to get stung.
But I'm just trying to get you guys, like, to understand. This is not... I have a right to do this.
If you want to stand over in the grass, we told you you're more than help yourself, knock yourself out all day. But as far as going inside of this gate, it tells you that all visitors must have
So
a
let me
pass
ask you
card.
this question.
Yeah, but that's a policy.
Well, let
Again,
me
that's
ask you
not a
this
law.
question.
That's,
What are you doing here, basically?
well, as
I can answer that, Lieutenant. The bloody bird brain is there to provoke a reaction, and hopefully it's a negative reaction. That way, when he posts on YouTube, it'll be good for clicks and views for his pitiful channel. There you are.
a civilian, I'm investigating to see what my tax dollars are going into, if you guys are treating the vehicles right. You know, if you guys are treating that right. I really don't have to answer questions, but I'm a professional type of guy. You know, I believe this is the right way of doing it and not doing it the other way where, you know, you cuss people out or whatever. That's what I don't.
Okay.
I believe in doing it, but everybody educationally needs to understand and remember these rights that we uphold. And you guys swore to the Constitution, didn't you, Lieutenant Holler?
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand, you know, you got to have a little bit of guidance or whatever. You might have some people that drive other cars or whatever, but you can't violate anyone that wants to walk in and investigate as civilians to record.
Well, sir, there's an avenue for you to do that. You can send a request to the sheriff's office, and we can give you whatever.
But I shouldn't have to do that if you guys know I have a right.
Sir, you shouldn't have to do that.
I shouldn't have to submit any information.
Do you have a right to go down to the Pentagon and walk around and do whatever you want?
That's totally different.
Why? Is it? It's a secure
That's
facility.
totally
It's still
different.
funded by the
If it says no trespassing,
Your taxes pay
but you guys didn't put any postages that say no trespassing, and it doesn't say authorized personnel only.
You got a pass card?
No, he got you there, Frauditor boy. No, he doesn't have a pass card, and no, he didn't check in with the front desk. He just there to provoke you, Lieutenant. Oh, my goodness.
No, I don't.
Then you can't
I'm
go
an
in.
independent journalist.
For what?
I can
for
go
what
in there.
newspaper, sir? Or for what reporting agency?
Just for myself, I'm private. I'm not going to disclose that at the moment. For
But you said you're a
for the
professional.
video, I
You
can't
said you're
disclose
a
it.
professional, sir.
I'm
So
independent.
A professional person who's doing an investigation would identify themselves in a normal situation.
Not if I'm conducting my freedom to do it. I don't have to
You
necessarily.
just keep circumventing our questions. You don't want to answer anything to us, but yet you want us to answer your questions.
Well, like I said before, I mean, What I'm doing here, it's not breaking any laws, though. You guys can't arrest me for what I'm doing.
Nobody said you were under arrest.
Okay, then. So why are you trying to block me, though? Why are you trying to block me, though? Why are you trying to put barricaded fencing around your police cars that we pay for?
Because there are people out there in the world that would like to do damage to those vehicles.
Okay, but unless you've seen me do damage, then...
I didn't say that you did. I
okay,
said that's
then.
the reason this is
so I should be able to walk in. Now that you know what I'm doing, you should let me freely do that.
You still haven't told me who you work for or what your purpose is, sir.
So I just told you I'm independent.
If you want to go up here to the front desk, we'll get you a pass card. You explain why you're here. I'll personally escort you around the property.
I'm independent. I already answered your questions. Most people
like I said,
don't
we have
have
a policy. You see the policy, sir.
Okay, but it's not a law.
Can someone slap a muzzle on this idiot and shut him up? Please shut him up.
Because you are not employed here at this building, correct?
I don't have to be.
It says.
And you guys have to. You guys are public servants
must
too.
wear identification badges, sir. Is that not clearly posted there?
It's posted, but it's not a law, though.
Okay,
policies and laws are different. You do understand that, right? Policies and laws are different.
Well, like I said, sir.
So there could be consequentials.
If you want to go through our policy and get a card from up here at the front desk saying that you're a visitor, identify yourself.
But out of my rights, I don't want to go through any process or policies. I don't want to do that. I just want to record. That's all I want to do.
Okay, like I said, sir, you're more than free to do that from the grass area. Don't interfere with any of the vehicles.
I'm not interfering with vehicles, though, so I got that documented. So even if I walk back in, if I'm not interfering, then you can't arrest me for anything.
Like I said, sir, we have a policy, and I'm asking you that if you want to see the inside of the
I hear that you're asking me, and thank you for not, being hostile like the other guys. There were some other guys being hostile. That's why I was, raising my voice a little bit because some of them were being hostile towards me.
I'm just trying to figure out why you're here and what you're after, sir.
I already told you. I'm just gathering content for a story, man. And now you guys are becoming the story now. You're just trying to tell me that I can't come in and you want me to go through this process. I shouldn't have to do that.
I'm going to end the video here, folks, because believe it or not, this guy yammers for another 14 minutes on the same thing that he's talked about for the last 20 minutes. He reminds me so much of the Long Island Frauditor. Those guys could be twins. Shut up. Oh, I have such a bloody headache from editing this. If you enjoy watching me expose these jackwagons, please subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.